To call the atmosphere, it is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Tampa Bay Rays.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing that man hitting 8 can stay hot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Drew Smiley will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take...
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment. Eric Young Jr. comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eric Young.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Gonna be a tough play. One away.
Batting second baseman, Britt Stacy.
Striding into the box, Britt Stacy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
One out. We got one.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll step off. Takes this the other way to right. Lopez is there, 2 down. Prince Fielder will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Oh, and a big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. After 1, no score. Claudio Velasquez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Claudio Velasquez.
Nope.
First offering to him stays upstairs.
No
it's a
strike.
ball and no strikes.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Hit out towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Chris Meeks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Hey, come on, guys.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
And sometimes you almost wonder why he doesn't just throw the knuckleball on every pitch. Here, he uses it to get ahead, and then he goes away from it, and it comes back to haunt him.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Batting seventh.
Tim Beckham set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Upstairs.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Just no chance to pull.
Payoff pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Tampa. We'll move to the Deoner Navarro digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
No one out now.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia, and a rather easy first out.
Batting ninth. Center fielder,
James Schneider settles into the box for his first chance. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
All right, come on.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Turned on down the line. Kirkpatrick is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
the left fielder, number 2, Eric Young.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, on his way to second now, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Britt Stacy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
And he'll be scratching his head after that one. It's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Prince Fielder is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he takes ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is DeShields. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Claudio Velasquez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, come on now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, he brought it back. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Evan Longoria will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, nobody away.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Tim Beckham is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The cutter runs outside, ball one.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Smoke toward third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base, but instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
Deoner Navarro will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far. So this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here with two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder,
James Schneider stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Chopped foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1. Eric Young Jr. will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the sixth.
counts 1-0.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Pedroia onto the grass. 1 down.
Now batting, second
Britt
baseman.
Stacy will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Hey, we got one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Showtrack will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's Prince Fielder. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I got it.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. Claudio Velasquez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Hey, we got no one here.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Chris Meeks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Let's go right now, fellas, right now.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but, you know, that's good fortitude to come back with a punch out, and he needed that.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way.
Plays it first.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
A little bouncer. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. Tim Beckham steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Scorched to third. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our... Deoner Navarro will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder
James Schneider will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Eric Young Jr. will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Rincon over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Britt Stacy will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. And they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. 0-1 count and the pitch. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Hit on the ground is short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Welcome back to baseball on the show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Prince Fielder will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Here we go.
Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be.
Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Right fielder.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a step off. Hit to third. To his left. Gallo. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The designated hitter, number 34,
Chris Meeks makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And now as a pitcher, you have to remind yourself that that runner out there, he means absolutely nothing. You're up by 2, so if he scores, hey, no big deal. You just can't let anyone else get on.
Sean Tollison is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get